See, listen, niggas pretend they want to talk about it, but I'm actually talking about it. That's what I'm saying, brother. Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what your woman wants from a relationship. See, a lot of you niggas, a lot of you booty smoothie ass niggas, you guys don't understand what women want in a relationship. You guys keep coming to this relationship trying to project what you want. And understand, it's not about what you want. It's about what she needs, nigga. What she needs. And what she needs is very simple. See, men are much more complex, especially emotional ass, bitch ass niggas. You guys are so complex with what you guys want. I got to test to see if she's wifey material. I got to date her for 7 years. Why you got to date for 7 years? What the fuck you going to learn in 7 years that you want to learn in fucking 3 weeks if you just ask the right questions and act like a fucking man? So listen, your boy Apex is here to teach you dumb niggas how to actually run a relationship. Because I'm the only person talking about it. Everybody else telling you, man, just get a rotation, no commitment, and be a scary ass nigga. That's what everybody's teaching you. See, I ain't teaching that shit. See, let me tell you, let me explain something to you guys. Attraction to get a woman to be attracted to you is not difficult. That's the easiest fucking part of the game. Be in shape, have your money decent, have some shit going for yourself, have a nice little pad, take care of yourself, be self-sufficient. That's how you attract. Now, the relationship part of the game is a whole different game. That's the back end. And any of my niggas that ever done coding, what you'll start to learn is, like in the full stack community, you got your front end and your back end. The front end is very simple. It's very, very simple. You put a couple things in JavaScript, you get the colors and everything right, and people grow. But the real work is done on the back end of the coding game. Same thing with the relationship. On the surface, it looks great. But then there's the psychological things that you got to deal with on the back end of the relationship. That's what fucking matters. That's what keeps the fire going. That's what keeps the relationship going. And if you're not doing those things routinely, if you're not making a purpose and going out your way to make sure that your girl is feeling that emotion, she's feeling that fucking fire on the back end, listen, your relationship is fucked, nigga. I'm just telling you right now. So if you want to have a successful relationship, I'm going to lay it out for you right now, nigga. There's only 6 things you need to fucking know to have a successful relationship. 6 things, that's it. And if you routinely do these 6 things, if you make sure that you stay on your fucking game and you're doing these 6 things and you understand that these are vital, if you want to keep her on your team and keep her loyal, keep her doing the things that she needs to do to make sure your life operates smoothly, then nigga, you'll be okay. But if you don't do these things, listen, brother, you're going to be in a world of hurt. And that's what a lot of you guys don't understand. You guys like the hurt for some reason. I don't understand. Because you guys do all this work on the front end. You show, oh, look, I'm buff and I'm strong, I'm handsome, I got money. Nigga, that's makeup, brother. That's man makeup. I think we got that's going to be another video about man makeup. Because a lot of you niggas listen too much Fresh and Fit. You guys listen to too many fucking red pill podcasts that kind of try to teach you how to attract women. But you got to understand how to keep her. See, keeping her is far more important than attracting. Attracting is easy, bro. It's just the same thing for women. Women have a very easy time attracting, but they have a very difficult time keeping a man. And so listen, and the same thing, you got to have a very, very good game on the back end to understand how to keep your woman locked into the relationship. Because listen, you guys have to be locked in mentally. Mentally, you guys got to be knowing what each other are thinking. You guys got to understand each other's fucking motives. You got to understand each other on such a fucking spiritual and chemistry level that she's like, look, I don't want to go anywhere else because I know this man. I know he's going to take care of me. I understand he does everything I need to make sure that I'm fucking rock solid when it comes to the mental aspect of the game. And so I'm gonna lay it out for you brothers, because a lot of you niggas is stupid. I'm sorry to tell you, a lot of you guys are just fucking idiots. Like, and listen, some of you guys will listen to the video, you guys will watch the video, and you'll still do the dumb red pill shit where I can replace her, I'll get any other girl. It's like, all right, bro, go get another girl. You're gonna have the same fucking issues. It never changes. The game never changes. I'm telling you right now. Man has been dealing with women for a long time. Back to the caveman eras. But the principles of the game stay the fucking same. Now, the variables might manipulate a little bit, but to be honest with you, in this particular day and age, this is actually the easiest time to ever keep your woman locked in, as opposed to like the caveman days, because they didn't have the internet, they didn't have resources, they didn't have a guy they can go look on the internet and find a guy named Apex that was going to teach them all the secrets. They had to fucking figure that shit out the hard way. But I'm going to teach you out the easy way. I'm going to help you niggas out, because you niggas is dumb. And once again, you niggas is dumb, man. I'm sorry to tell you. You guys are dumb. Just fucking idiots. Let's go ahead. Let's get into it, brother. Number one, when you communicate with your woman, brother, You gotta listen. Just shut the fuck up and just listen. Just listen. There's so much to be learned when you shut the fuck up and just listen. Just listen to your girl. Let her talk. Let her get it out. And here's what's gonna happen. She's gonna talk so much it gets to the point where she's like, "Are you still listening?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, baby, I'm still here." And then you just repeat what she told you. And she'll be like, "Oh my God, thank God. He listens to me. He actually listens. He listens to what I tell him. And he'll shut the fuck up and just listen." And that's, you don't understand how valuable that is to a woman. Because so often guys will listen, but she knows the guy's in there to get some ass. Or like she'll talk to her girlfriends, and her girlfriends will tell her other story. She just wants to have a man that she admires and fucking desires. Sit down, shut the fuck up, and just listen. Let her just fucking go. And I'm telling you niggas, you shutting the fuck up and letting her go for 15 to 30 minutes just talking, let her get it all out, that buys you like a whole week of fucking solitude. Because she's like, thank God my man listens. Because she's comparing you to her girlfriends and her other girlfriends' experiences with the man. And I can assure you, 99% of her girlfriends' friends, when they're talking about their relationships, the guy don't listen. He's trying to argue bigger. He's trying to solve the shit. He's trying to be a man. And there's no problem trying to be a man, but listen, you gotta understand the woman's side. She knows what she needs to do. And personally, she likes the drama. She likes all that fucking weird. Like, you gotta understand, women like drama. They just enjoy it. A lot of times, they don't even want a conclusion to come to the drama. They just want to fucking talk about the drama. So you as a man have to sit back and be like, all right, you know what? She likes this. She enjoys the drama and she wants to just tell me about the fucking story. So let me shut the fuck up and just listen. Because you have to understand, it's important to her. It might not be important to you. Actually, be honest with you, it definitely isn't important to you. And she knows it's not important to you. But the idea that you shut the fuck up and just listen and let her fucking get it out, it makes her so happy. It makes her fucking cheerful. She goes, yeah, my man listened to me. I got to talk for 30 minutes and he didn't say anything. He just sat there and said, yeah, and paid attention. He listened. He wasn't trying to distract from his phone. He sat there and gave me his undivided attention for 20 to 30 minutes. I got to just talk. And she'll fucking just cheer and do a fucking gay dance and all types of shit. I'm telling you, it's important to her. It's fucking important. So, nigga, listen. If you want your relationship to be successful, shut the fuck up and just listen. Let her lay all that shit on the table. And then what you do is, as a man, you listen, you take that information, and you say, okay, how can I solve this without her fucking telling me to solve it? And you start listening to all the things she thinks. And a lot of times you got to listen to what she's not saying. Blah, 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 Susie's doing this at work, blah, 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 this, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, blah. You're like, okay, well, I heard this. I heard she gets mad because Susie be fucking annoying, so this is what I got to do. I got to figure out a way to keep Susie from fucking up her fucking shit. And then you solve it without saying anything, and then she goes, oh my God, it got solved. Who solved this? And she'll look to you. She's like, oh, he solved it. That's my fucking superhero. Yay, he's my man. Yeah, he solved shit. I don't have to say anything. He just solves it for me. It buys you so much fucking equity in the relationship. Because she knows that her man will shut the fuck up, listen, and then go solve the shit without having to say anything. Because she's prideful. She got vanity. And she doesn't want to ask you for the problem. She just wants you to kind of figure it out. And she'll give you all the information to figure it out. But you have to sit there and be in tune and listen to that dumb shit. Because if you don't listen, she'll go talk to another man who does listen. And that man will be the new husband to her. So just listen. Shut the fuck up and listen. Just shut the fuck up and listen. I know it sucks, but listen, brother. Listen. The same way you listen to me, listen to her. Number 2. You got to educate and teach your lady, brother. You got to educate and teach your lady. I'm going to repeat this a third time. You got to educate and teach your lady. She wants to learn shit. She wants to grow as a person. She wants to grow as a human being. And most of the men that she deals with are always trying to fuck her. So they're always trying to get some trade-off. Like, hey, look, if I teach you this, then you'll give me some pussy, right? And she's like, oh my God, there's another one of these motherfuckers. Oh. And she starts going down the spiral. So what you do is, like, say, for example, you want your woman to be able to cook good. What you do is you help her get into a nutrition class. You put her into a nutrition class. She's like, hey, baby, I was thinking about, like, you like to cook. So how about I'll pay for this class and you go take this nutrition class so you can understand how to cook, like, better meals so we are healthier as a unit. And then you fucking celebrate that for her because she wants that, like, celebration of, like, yay, I know how to do something cool now. And I can show my man that I can do it cool. So now when she cooks, she's like, my man taught me how to fucking cook better because I know how to do. I took a nutrition class, and she gets to go stunt on all the rest of the girls who don't know how to cook well because her man taught her how to cook better. And so she needs that fucking validation. She needs that like intrinsic value where she can go and basically show off to her girlfriends. Because at the end of the day, girls are societally based. Everything they do is based off society. So they want to be able to show off that they're better than the other girls in society because they got a man who teaches them how to do things. And like, my man loves my cooking because you guys what? I took a nutrition class, and my nutrition class taught me that if I put this many carbohydrates in this, he'll feel better and do this. And then you celebrate. He's like, oh, baby, you know what? That meal you made was fucking delicious, man. I feel so much more energized. And you fucking hype her up. You got to hype, once again, bro, you got to be like a cheerleader for your girl or like a coach. Actually, I better say a coach. When she does good, you celebrate it. You say, good job, baby. That's what the fuck you do, man. I'm so proud of you. You're the fucking shit. None of these bitches could touch you because you know how to cook good. Or you know how to paint good. And so you got to constantly be investing in your girl to learn new things. Because when she starts to learn new things, she finds out new things about herself. And she's like, and she puts you as a part of the thing. Because she's like, my man taught me how to do these things. And now that I do it, he celebrates me. So I want to learn more things so I can make my man happy. Because at the end of the day, they're always trying to look for our validation. Now, the problem with today's society is so many men, like, they fucking try to get them validated with, like, sexual, like, physical things. It's cheap validation. You want to give her real validation for actual work she did. So then she starts to value her mind and her actions more than her fucking body and her looks. Because at the end of the day, listen, we're going to keep it a full stack. Any woman that's in shape, that's young, bushy-eyed, and is just cheery and merry, she looks good. Like, we got to keep it a stack. They all look good. Most women look good. They take care of themselves physically. They all look good. What you got to celebrate is the mind. You got to celebrate the evolution and the change of her growing into becoming a better woman or a better human being. Because that's what she really wants. She wants to be validated as a human being, not as a fucking sexy being. Because she's already sexy as it is. That's like the entry point. The same thing for a man. A man, you don't want to be validated based upon your money and your accomplishment. You want to be validated based upon your mind, who you are as a man, your ethics, what you stand for. Because that means more to you when somebody can identify that you're a valuable member of society because of what you think, what you push out, your ethics, your energy, things that you put out into the world. So it's the same thing for your girl. You got to understand that. Number 3, have a plan. Listen, nothing scares a woman more than a man without a plan. That terrifies a woman. When a woman realizes, like, oh, he really doesn't know what's going on. He's just out here trying to free ball and figure it out. And he wants me to fucking fall around him and free ball while I figure out. No, she's not going for it. That's why when so many women flock to college, they flock to these jobs, is because they have a plan. If you work here for 3 years, you'll get a promotion. And then that promotion will do this for you. She's like, all right, whatever, fuck it, I'll do the promotion. That gives me 3 years to fucking work here for. So as a man, you have to have a plan for the life and your estate. What do you want to accomplish at the end of his life? What do you want to push? What is your goal? And so as long as you have a plan and you can convey that plan, and not even necessarily the plan, you just got to convey the outcomes. Like, hey, baby, look, this is what I'm planning, and this is what's going to happen if we follow this plan. We'll get this. And you need to get her input on it. Because she wants certain things. She might want to go travel to Italy. She might want to fucking have a nice house in the suburbs. She might want a new car. There's a lot of things that she's going to want. So with your plan, you got to basically input. Oh, my God. Like, listen, brothers, like, just have the plan. Because if you ain't got no plan for it, brother, it's all bad. Because then she starts going into her plan. If she goes into her plan, then, nigga, you got some issues. You got some real issues. Because, bro, when girls make plans, they're usually, there's so many things they don't account for logistics-wise. So you have to have things planned out. And here's the thing. She appreciates you planning things out because it means that you're thinking about her. And when you can show a woman that you're thinking about her and you care about her emotions, her feelings, and things she's going through, that means the world. Because she understands if you're a busy motherfucker, like if you're really a guy's taking care of business, operating at a high level, for you to take some time out to plan some things and make her feel special, feel like she's the only woman in the world that ever fucking matter, that means so much. You guys have to understand. You guys don't understand how much dividends that pay in the future. Nextly, man, 4, you need to communicate and figure out what does she want. What does she need? Find out what her concerns are. See, women always have concerns about shit. They trust you, but they have concerns, and you have to validate and explain like how are you going to accommodate and fix those concerns for it and how those things are covered? Because it's not so much like, say if you say, I want to go buy a fucking pickup truck, a F-150 pickup truck. Well, now here's what happens in her mind. He's going to get a pickup truck? Well, how much is that going to cost? What is that going to cost us? Am I going to get my nails done? Do I have to sacrifice that? And she starts going to fucking, her fucking mind goes 1,000 different fucking places. So you need to explain to her, look, baby, I'm considering getting a pickup truck. I think it's good for us. Tell me, explain to me, what are you concerned about? Are you worried about the money? Well, if you're worried about money, look, I got a couple deals coming down the pipeline that should cover these particular things. Your lifestyle is not going to change, not going to sacrifice anything. We'll still be able to go on that vacation in Italy in the summer. And so you need to be able to address her concerns and let her get that out so she feels like she's a part of this the solution of what's being done in the future. All she wants to do is be heard about her, like whatever plan you're planning, she just wants to be heard. That's all. That's it. She just wants to be heard. And so you can make her feel heard, even though you know you're going to make the decision. You sitting down, listening, and then addressing her concerns puts her at peace. She doesn't have the anxiety of you just going out and go buy some shit and then bringing it home. And she's like, what the fuck is this? Why is this here? Because she's going to lose her fucking brain. She's going to be, if you just say, oh, just trust me, baby, just trust me. She's going to be like, well, if this don't work out, then you just lost all of her trust. But listen, if you go and you explain to her, hey, look, I think I should go get this particular car or pickup truck because it fixes blah, blah, blah. Let me know what you're worried about before I go do it because I want to know how you feel about the situation, what you're worried about. That makes her feel special. You have to make her feel special because women are vain. They're so vain that they need to feel like they're the special one in your life. Because if not, she's going to think you're getting that pickup truck to go get other girls. And that's where their mind goes to. It becomes a competition. Like you got to understand, if you're a well-to-do man, you're in shape, you speak well, you look well, you dress well. She has competition anxiety at all times because she knows other women see you, especially if she's a good-looking woman and you guys are married and you walking together and she's with you. She has concern because she knows how other women think. Other women look at it and say, wait, that gentleman got her? And then girls start thinking, well, I'm almost as good-looking as her. Maybe I could take her spot. I could take her place. Let me go test this guy, see if it's really real. So she always has that anxiety in the back of her mind thinking that there's other girls trying to take you. Because realistically, there always are other girls trying to take you. And she doesn't want to lose her fucking spot. So she's always going to be proactive and trying to figure out what you're doing, why you're doing it, and does it mean other girls are going to try to get to you? It's just their nature. It's just how they're wired. Number 5 is very key. Don't lose your edge. Be the man. Listen. There's a reason why she liked you in the first place. It's because she saw that you had like some fire, some spirit. You had this edge about you. You were the man. Don't ever lose that essence about you. She needs to know that you can bring the fangs out whenever you need to bring the fucking fangs out. And sometimes, every once in a while, you got to show her that fucking grizzled veteran. Show her that fucking man, the man she fell in love with. You got to keep that fire going. And this is more so on you as a man, is make sure that you do the proper things that keep you leveling up in life. You got to always keep leveling up. Because the more you keep leveling up, the more she's going to chase to come get you. But the day that you stop and she starts to catch up to you, she doesn't respect you as much. So you got to keep that gap between you and her. And it's not a bad thing, but you got to keep that knowledge gap. So if you came in the game level 100 and she was level 50, when she gets to level 100, you need to be at level 150. When she gets level 150, you need to be at level 300. You got to keep staying in front of her. You got to still be ahead of the edge. You got to be on the bleeding edge. You got to always retain that fucking dog in you. Because when you lose that dog, then she looks at you like, she don't look at you the same. And so you have to understand, that fire, that spirit, that thing that she fell in love with you, that man that you were before you met her, you got to keep that about you. And the only way you can keep that about you is by just doing the work, brother. That's all it comes down to. So listen, man, at the end of the day, what a woman wants from a relationship, pretty simple. She wants to be heard. She wants her concerns validated. She wants you to be the man, keep your edge. And she wants you to have a plan. You do all those things, man, you're going to have a great relationship. Appreciate you guys for listening.